Randy Newman. I've been a songwriter and do music for motion pictures and watch a lot of television now.
Well, if you don't mind, Randy, I think we're going to take a step back in time to 1995. No one seems to be able to believe that Toy Story is 30 years old. How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't think anyone expected how big this it was.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but while on one hand you'd obviously scored film and TV prior to Toy Story, Toy Story was kind of a turning point for you because it began what turned out to be a very long relationship with Disney Pixar.
Yeah, it did. It's hardly believable to me that it's been that long. And I've done so many pictures for them. In a lot of ways, it's not a ego gratifying job doing animated pictures. People don't seem to take it as seriously as theatricals, but it's plenty serious. I did. I took it seriously.
So tell me, is there anything about Toy Story that you you want to share with folks? Any recollections of creating it? As you said, it was the first of nine animated films you've done for Disney Pixar. Anything you want to share about that experience or how that maybe changed the course of your working life?
It certainly did. I mean, the offers I was getting after that were animated stuff. They're always Tom Hanks's character falling out of a drawer or something. And in an animated picture, that's what you have to do. It doesn't look right if you don't go, but he just falls. But if he falls and you go, it's what they need. It's what that kind of thing needs. There's no way out of it.
Did you imagine ever up until this point that you would compose things, you would score things that were in no small part intended for children? I mean, it's for all ages, but it was a new audience for you. And now that it's 30 years old, all those kids for whom this movie was, a big part of their growing up, they're now adults and they're going to bring their kids. Did that ever occur to you up until that point that you did this film?
No, it didn't occur to me. I didn't think of it. I didn't know that this thing would be so universal and would be such a hit picture. It was, though. And I hope people come and see it. It deserved at least a nod in its direction. It's a good picture. Maybe it was the best picture I ever did.
Did you know you were going to also sing on the score? Because let's face it, the score is so important, but there is one song that has entered, seared into the hearts and minds of everyone, and that's you singing "You Got a Friend in Me."
It's true. It's the biggest thing I ever did, and it continues to be kind of popular. It was gratifying, to say the least. I mean, it was fortunate. Some of the other songs are right on the nose. I was proud of the work I did on it. I'm always fairly proud of songs I write for pictures. I usually get it right. What helps the picture most. That's what I try to do.
Let me ask you, there's a lot more music, of course, than the music that first comes to mind when people think about Toy Story. And to see that with a full orchestra, some of that music is madcap. It's action music, it's action adventure for animation.
Yeah.
So that's a side of you that maybe not everybody knew up until that point was that incredible full orchestra sound doing dozens of different tracks all to advance the action. Do you have some recollection of
I,
composing that madcap music?
I didn't know if I could do that either. As a result, when I saw Toy Story, I hate to put this in people's heads, but I was so worried about not moving fast enough for the action stuff. That when saw the movie recently again, I thought I might have done some of these cues too fast. Certainly was too fast for horn players. That was in Bug's Life, but because Pixar used to mix the music way down. It's like the sound effects guy was doing the mix, and he was. So he'd put in Bug's Life, a grasshopper's flight would be like a B-29. The music was, you couldn't hear it. I figured I should do something, and I did. But I was satisfied with the job I did on the action stuff. I didn't know whether I could do it or not.
Well, I think when people bring their kids to the concert, some of those kids are going to be seeing an orchestra for the first time, right?
Yeah,
And they're going to learn a lot about a lot of instruments and the way an instrument can portray different characteristics because you did all that. You got all those colors and richness out of it for the film. So it's going to kind of be like a introduction to orchestra instruments for some kids, I think.
that'd be nice. That'd be nice. It's because it's a great thing, an orchestra. I mean, really, it is. Maybe once they hear it, they'll be transformed or something. They'll appreciate it. It's a hell of a thing to be in the same room with.
Last year it was so great for us to spend time with you in the theater working on Faust. Maybe for the people who are thinking about coming to Toy Story but haven't been to the Soraya yet, you have anything that you want to tell the people at home about the Soraya?
It was great. It was a real first class theater, in Los Angeles, and it was a nice place to watch Faust.